What's up guys, it's Ada here with 10fit10, and today we're calling out the biggest mistakes I see people making in the gym every single day. Look, I get it, you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing the results you deserve. You're frustrated, you're thinking about throwing in the towel, trust me, I've been there. But before you do, I need you to listen up. If you're making these 16 mistakes, you're killing your gains and wasting energy. It's time to stop training harder and start training smarter. Let's break them down fast so you can get the most out of every single workout. Alright, let's talk about warm-ups. We've all been guilty of skipping them. After all, who has time when you're ready to hit the weights hard? But here's the thing. A proper warm-up is crucial for preventing injuries and priming your muscles for growth. Think of it like this. You wouldn't start a car that's been sitting in the cold all night without letting it warm up first, right? Your body is the same way. A few minutes of light cardio, dynamic stretching and mobility work can make all the difference. You know that saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? Well, the same goes for your workouts. If you want to see progress, you need to challenge your muscles by gradually increasing the weight, reps, or intensity of your exercises. This is called progressive overload, and it's the key to unlocking new levels of strength and growth. Your body adapts to the demands you place on it, so don't be afraid to push yourself a little bit further each workout. Listen, walking into the gym without a plan is like going to the grocery store on an empty stomach. You end up making bad decisions. A well-structured workout plan ensures that you're targeting all the major muscle groups, hitting different rep ranges, and maximizing your time in the gym. Remember, consistency is key, and a plan helps you stay on track and avoid those aimless workouts that lead to nowhere. Chapter 4. Bad form. I know you want to lift heavy, everybody does. But sacrificing form for ego is a surefire way to get injured. Not to mention, it actually sabotages your gains. When you use proper form, you engage the targeted muscles more effectively. Focus on quality over quantity, and your body will thank you in the long run. Remember, slow and controlled movements are always better than sloppy, rushed reps. Chapter 5. Not tracking workouts. What gets measured, gets managed. If you're serious about making progress, you need to track your workouts. This means writing down the exercises, sets, reps, and weight you lifted. Not only does this keep you accountable, but it also allows you to monitor your progress and identify areas where you need to adjust your training. Remember, knowledge is power, and tracking your workouts gives you the data you need to make informed decisions about your training. Chapter 6. Training too much. Here's the hard truth, more is not always better. In fact, overtraining can actually hinder your progress. When you train, you're breaking down your muscle tissues. Rest and recovery are when the real magic happens, allowing your muscles to rebuild stronger. Make sure you're incorporating rest days into your routine and listening to your body. If you're feeling overly sore or fatigued, it's a sign that you need to take a break. Chapter 7. Ignoring compound lifts. If you want to build real strength and pack on muscle, you need to make compound lifts the foundation of your workout routine. Squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses. These exercises recruit multiple muscle groups simultaneously, leading to greater overall muscle growth and hormonal response. Don't get me wrong, isolation exercises have their place, but compound lifts should be your bread and butter. Chapter 8. Too much isolation. Remember, compound exercises should be the stars of your workout show. Isolation exercises, which target a single muscle group at a time, should play a supporting role. While they can be helpful for adding size to specific muscles, they shouldn't come at the expense of those big compound movements that build real strength and functional muscle. Chapter 9. Bad mind-muscle connection. Simply going through the motions won't cut it. To maximize muscle growth, you need to forge a strong mind-muscle connection. This means focusing your attention on the muscle you're working, feeling it contract and stretch with each rep. It takes practice, but developing a strong mind-muscle connection can significantly enhance your results. Chapter 10. Poor range of motion. Half reps equal half results. Don't shortchange your muscles by using a limited range of motion. Performing exercises through a full range of motion ensures that you're working the muscle through its entire length, maximizing both muscle growth and flexibility. Remember, quality over quantity always wins. Chapter 11. No rest days. I'll say it again. Your muscles don't grow while you're in the gym. They grow while you're resting. Rest days are not a luxury. They're essential for muscle recovery, growth, and preventing overtraining. Give your body the time it needs to repair and rebuild, and you'll come back stronger and ready to push harder in your next workout. Chapter 12. Chasing the pump only. We all love that feeling of a good muscle pump. It's like instant gratification for your hard work. But don't get caught up solely in chasing the pump. While a pump can be a good indicator that you're working the muscle, it's not the be-all and end-all of muscle growth. Focus on progressively overloading your muscles over time, and the pump will come as a natural byproduct. Chapter 13. Protein is the building block of muscle, and if you're not consuming enough of it, you're essentially trying to build a house without bricks. Make sure you're eating a diet that's rich in lean protein sources like chicken, fish, beans, and lentils to support muscle repair and growth. Sleep is when your body goes into recovery mode, repairing muscle tissue and releasing growth hormone. If you're consistently shortchanging yourself on sleep, you're sabotaging your gains. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to optimize your recovery and support muscle growth. It's easy to get caught up in the world of fitness influencers and try to emulate their every move. But remember, what works for one person may not work for another. We all have different body types, genetics, and training experience. Use influencers for inspiration and motivation, but don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Consistency is the name of the game when it comes to seeing real results. You can't out-train a bad diet, and you can't expect to see significant changes if you're not consistent with your training and nutrition. Make fitness a habit, and the results will follow. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a great physique. So there you have it, 16 common gym mistakes that are holding you back from achieving your fitness goals. The good news is that by making a few simple adjustments to your training and lifestyle habits, you can start seeing significant improvements. Remember, knowledge is power, and now you have the tools to train smarter, not harder. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these mistakes have you been making? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to 10 Fit 10 for more real training tips. Let's train smarter.